Kyle Rittenhouse, who was acquitted last year of all charges in connection with a shooting that killed 2 people and injured a third during a 2020 protest in Wisconsin, has slammed President Biden and the mainstream media while insisting he's not a white supremacist. Rittenhouse, now 19, joined the Jenna Ellis Show podcast Tuesday to voice his grievances at news organizations in the aftermath of his acquittal and called out the commander-in-chief for ignoring his requests to meet with him. "I've been alright, but it's been a little difficult cause with all the false narratives that were put out, where people called me a white supremacist, a murderer and racist, and all those other lies. I don't know if somebody's seen one of those articles or watched one of those news stories," Rittenhouse said. The Illinois native said he's afraid to go food shopping or take his dog for a walk because he might be attacked or harassed due to the false lies that were put out. Ellis, who previously worked on former President Trump's legal team, asked Rittenhouse what he wanted the public to know about the August 2020 shootings that left Joseph Rosenbaum and Anthony Huber dead and Gage Grosskreutz wounded. Rittenhouse's legal team successfully argued he shot the men in self-defense after all 3 attacked him during a riot in Kenosha, Wisconsin, following the police shooting of Jacob Blake. "I was attacked," Rittenhouse said. "I was 17 years old. I was attacked and had to defend myself. I'm not a racist. I'm not a white supremacist. I'm not a domestic terrorist. I'm not a murderer, and anybody who wants to sit down and have a conversation, I'm more than open." Rittenhouse said he wants to have one of those chats with Biden, whom the teen has said he wants to sue for calling him a white supremacist while running for the White House in September 2020. "I reached out to Joe Biden several times, crickets, nothing," Rittenhouse said. "He still hasn't replied. So it just shows how much of a man he is to not sit down and talk." Biden said he was angry and concerned after Rittenhouse was cleared of all charges, but stood by the jury's findings. "I ran on a promise to bring Americans together, because I believe that what unites us is far greater than what divides us," Biden said following the verdict last November. A message seeking comment from the White House was not immediately returned. "I believe everybody deserves a second chance, just how the Lord gives us second, third, fourth, fifth chances," Rittenhouse added on the podcast. "I believe we need fair representation, because I've experienced bad representation. I believe we need good attorneys out there that are willing to put up the tough fight, that are willing to walk into the courtroom against a prosecutor, that are willing to stand up for the Constitution and defend their client and just be a successful person."